A modern guide to fit and arsenal construction for two-handed bowlers. The #1 new release hit worldwide on Amazon. Find out the secrets of the pros, pitches and grip selection, what balls to use, when and why. Learn step by step how to lay out your own equipment and so much more. Become a better bowler and score more now. A modern guide to fit and arsenal construction for two-handed bowlers. Available now worldwide on Amazon and most major online retailers. Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of LaneSide Reviews. As always, I am the bearded beast, Rob Johnson, joined once again by Scoops Porter, and somewhere in the ethos is old guy Wayne. But, I don't know. But we're about to go to the lanes with multiple styles to check out some brand new equipment and see how it stacks up. All right, guys, and here we are with our speed dominant player, old guy Wayne Porter.
And he's bowling the high friction house shot.
And he is throwing something that I think he's going to love. Even if he left a 4-7 there.
But that's on your benchmark. You know, this one's going to be a little bit stronger than your benchmark.
Yeah, this is the hitter Pearl. We saw the hitter come out earlier in the year. Yeah. And it was a hit. It was a strong hooking ball that was more benchmarky. Yeah. We thought it was going to be more like a heavy oil ball, but it was really controllable. Yeah. Much more like a benchmark for your speed dominant player.
Yeah. Like a heavy medium. Yeah. Or like a medium. Yeah.
And now they brought it back, but they've upgraded it with HK22.
Yeah. So they got the HK22 all utility Pearl cover stock this time instead of just a utility cover stock.
So we got an upgrade from the pre-HK22 to the new HK22. Yeah. And then
same hitter core.
Same hitter core. I was trying to figure out a name for it, but it looks like a coffee pot or something. It's such a weird looking core.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
I don't care what it looks like as long as it strikes that, right?
This ball strikes all the time. And we were discussing this off camera about the surface prep, because the surface prep on this one is 500, 1,000, 1,500 with compound.
Yes.
And the original hitter was 500, 1,000, 2,000.
Yes. So technically it has less surface.
Yeah.
But it looks so much furrier.
Yeah. It's like this one just got a nice gleam to it. That Pearl additive just kind of do it. And the HK is making it pop. So it's got that cleaner front, right?
Popping up?
Yep. So it gets through the front's cleaner than the original, right? Which is what you want out of a Pearl.
Yes. Now this is kind of interesting, because normally, as a quote unquote Pearl, I would put this as later in the bag. Yeah. And maybe not like a late hook ball. But this ball is so close to the benchmark, but longer and more, I don't want to say snappy because it's controlled, but more angular.
Yeah. It has angularity, but it's not like off the spot like Pearls kind of thing.
This is the kind of Pearl that I want as my late hook ball.
Yeah. You can see it just kind of rolls up nice. Now that was like, a bad 10 pin, but it still was in the pocket. I mean,
we'll wait till you get it as well. Yeah. One of the things I like about a later hooking ball, if I'm in my benchmark ball and I'm really I'm destroying the pins, and then I got to make those little moves, but I don't want to move because I know I'm going to lose some carry. Yeah. I can get into this and still make sure that if I miss it wide, I can get it to recover a little bit. But it's not so much like that. I don't know what it is about this core, how controllable it is. Yeah. But even when you miss right, it's not snap.
No, it's got nice recovery. Like that one, it got up because he got
it
out a little bit more in the friction, and probably a little bit slower because he got it out there. But it covered so many boards, and it got back to the headband.
It's not like a lot of the Pearls that we've seen that are so fast response that it's stop on a dime and turn. And there's absolutely places for those.
Oh, for sure.
But for our players who need to control the lane, or a speed dominant player who needs something and doesn't want it, because they get stuck a ton of times between balls. Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, and for the way that the patterns have evolved over the last couple of years with the over under creating with the less oil on the outside. This ball doesn't quite lead itself to so much over under.
Yes.
Right? Because it's not taking off that friction spot.
Now, watch it here with our bonus. It was a little bit longer. You could see it went a couple feet, and it was more angular, but it stayed right on top of that bonus.
Yeah. So, like you said, it's like an angular benchmark that's,
It's different.
Yeah.
It is different than anything I think we've thrown this year.
Yeah.
Because it has such a big core.
And you can see it goes over that friggin' 8-pin, too.
Yeah.
It splits the 8-9, so.
So this is a pearl for speed dominant players.
Yes.
That doesn't happen.
No.
This is a controllable, almost a benchmark pearl for speed dominant players. That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And it's got compound on it, so in theory you could put surface on it and make it even better.
Yeah.
You have my attention.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because we still, as soon as you put the compound in, we can do so many funny things with it to make it better, or do like lengthwise.
Yeah, at
more
1500, we have so much distance in grit to go, let alone compound or polish.
Yeah.
So this is something new. This is different. And I mean, I think people forget when Phil talks about filling a need. He doesn't make a ball because they need a new ball.
No.
He sees a need that needs to be filled.
Yeah.
This is something that I've never seen before. A ball that acts like this.
Yeah. And like you said, you're going to get to play it longer and in the area more because, one, it's got HK, and two, it doesn't overhook and doesn't freak out.
Now, here you are, Mr. Doesn't Freak Out. This is from your benchmark spot. We went with a bit of a longer pin to try to get a little bit more jump off the spot.
Yeah.
Because Wayne's was a little shorter. I mean, it's still got a fairly long pin to pap on it. But we wanted to find it if we push the val angle, if we push the pin, we got a little bit more energy at the break point. If we could make this thing overreact. It hooked more.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's overreact. I wouldn't assume that I could play this ball there.
Not in that spot,
Not in that spot.
So, we got to move you. We're going to move you left. This is, I mean, and we often do this. We're going to move you three right off the bat.
So, and I kind of came around it and pushed it down lane. And normally when I do that with pearls, then they get
super angular,
where this one really had a nice roll to it.
This piques my curiosity.
Yeah.
The hitter for me as a two-hander, I drilled one up. I didn't do video on it. I drilled one up with a short pin. I liked it. It was controllable. It wasn't as strong as some of my other short pins.
Yeah.
Because I think I was trying to ask it to do something maybe that I didn't need it to do.
Yeah. Oh.
I wanted to control the pocket, and I already had a ball that could control the pocket
without doing the short pin.
The short pin.
Yeah, you could put a nice normal layout on it.
And I think that was my mistake, because in watching this, this is still controlled.
Yeah.
But so much, it's a faster response to friction without. I mean, we keep saying it, just without jumping left. It makes the move, but it stabilizes much better than what we've seen with a lot of high friction balls.
Yeah. It's very, like you said, very stable. I think that's the big thing.
And you watch.
So you got more left and then right back in the pocket again.
That is really controllable for a pearl. Once again, we're at 1500 with compound. So in theory, we could take this to 2000.
Yeah.
Or we could take it to like 3,000 or 4,000 and make it more and more angular.
Yeah.
Or we could take it, just take the compound off, put polish on, and just make it like slightly weaker.
Yeah.
This is. This has my attention as a coach.
Yeah.
Looking at it as a ball for tournaments where you can't bring a lot of different pieces.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of different aspects you can do to it, like you said. It's just, there's a lot of playability. The lower you can get it and get a nice roll like this is doing it. And part of that, I keep saying it all the time, is that
look at this.
Look how far out this one is. Still made it back.
Got around it, got it to the friction. It hooked.
Yeah.
But it's a nice hook set. It's so controlled.
Yeah.
I like what I see from the versatility of this.
Yeah.
This is something that you can put into somebody's bag and say, you know what, I'm going to change the surface. I'm going to put 500 on this. No, you know what, I need it to be more angular. I'm going to put it at 3,000. No, I need it to be more benchmark. I'm going to put it at 1,500.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can get, like, probably 6 balls out of this one just from the different combinations you can do just with cover alone. Like,
all right, let's see if we can get you deeper here. I don't know if that is possible.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it with this ball. That's the thing. It just seems to go. Look at that. That never left the oil.
Never left the oil. Still got through the pins.
Yeah.
I like what I'm seeing here. So after throwing this and comparing it to the original, would you say that this is better? Would you say the first one's better, or would you say that this is more like a compliment, like you go from one to the other?
I want to say it's a very good compliment to it, but if I had to pick one, I'd say this one was definitely the better of the two. It just felt
more
cleaner
versatile
and most versatile. It was less touchy.
I feel like for the rev dominant players too, this is a ball that you could get pretty aggressive with, and not worry about it being too high risk, high reward.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, you're not going to get it to spin up too much with the higher revs because it's got those pearl additives plus the HK. It's going to get down lane.
Yeah.
Right. And like you said, it doesn't want to come off the spot. Like it just
because look there, right there, almost the exact same reaction that we saw from Wayne.
Yeah.
You were deeper, but it gets right on top of the bonus and becomes exactly the same reaction. So we're seeing it become cleaner with the possibility of what you did when you got around it and got it to hook a little bit more. Because watch. Just a little bit farther down lane.
Yeah. And just almost exit the same spot.
So if, from what I'm seeing here, is I'm seeing potentially a new tournament ball.
Yes. Yeah.
Something that's going to be really good.
Yeah.
Now the question is which one of us is going to get it?
Yeah. I think the old guy's probably going to... Because I think it complements his hitter, right? So
he has a pin down hitter in his bag that he loves to throw.
Yeah.
So he'd be able to jump from that to this.
Fairly
as he gets a little bit deeper, because we saw him being able to get deeper with this. But that means we aren't going to see you strike with it.
Yeah, I was going to say, and I get to miss out on it. So.
Well, I mean, like, if he's not throwing it, you could always he could put out a hit on him or something. You know,
you can go get.
You can go get it.
Yeah.
You know, make forget about it. Now look at this here. You can see, I am really impressed with what I'm seeing here. It's about from that vantage point there, it's probably 2 feet longer, but the motion is so controllable and matches up so nicely. I'm impressed. You?
Very impressed.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a show. So until next time, guys, we'll see you LaneSide.